I alluded to this in my Doctor Doom versus Lex Luthor video that I was planning on making a rant video about Ryuko versus Shadow. Because I have a lot of strong feelings about this fight that I feel like I should try to get off my chest and feel like I need to for the sake of Death Battle's future as a whole. I'm gonna be breaking this up into like a review style category, like a positives, negatives, overall review, like that. But I'm gonna call it a rant. Most of it's gonna be me ranting about the fight. I have a list next to me. I'm gonna go off in order. For positives, what did I like about it? The fight was entertaining, I would say. It was fun to watch. It was fun to see two characters try to murder each other because one character cut them off on an empty street and didn't cut back in front of her. So I don't think that's cutting somebody off. You just go around them and you have to cut back in front of them for that to happen. But hey, I don't write their scripts. The soundtrack was pretty good. I have mixed feelings on it. When I first heard it, I fucking hated it. I thought it was really fucking terrible. I am not a fan of that style of music. But I listened to some more and past the 150-ish mark range of the song, I actually really like. I think it's very well done. They got some pretty good song creators at their disposal. Theirwolf Media and Brandon Yates are both pretty talented at what they do. And the death was pretty good. I called it immediately that she was going to get vaporized. It looked really good. It was the best hand-drawn stuff of the fight. And what else? The hand-drawn stuff was okay. It felt. I'm gonna get into the ranting now because it falls right into my complaints. Before I get into that, but I will say her transformation scenes look pretty good. Most of them do. The beginning one does for sure. Okay, back to me ranting now. The hand-drawn stuff looks weird compared to their previous work. For like, Sanji and Rock Lee had fucking fantastic hand-drawn animation. Genos and War Machine. Look back at their other hand-drawn stuff that's really good and compare it to this. Like, the Sanji and Rock Lee fight was shit. But that hand-drawn stuff is easily better than this here. I don't know why. It just feels weird. It just looks off to me. Okay, and now time for my next complaint. The facial expressions on Ryuko are fucking shit. Like her hand-drawn faces look fucking awful. Hell, her facial expressions in general are bad, besides like a couple of good ones. So, what else on the list? The analysis is pretty bad still. Because they, again, lowball Shadow again. I'm getting a little pissed off of them lowballing characters. Okay, because in their panel, they put Shadow at universe level, but they had him at planet level for some odd reason. That's why I don't like what Death Battle did. They did it with Booster Gold and Silver Surfer. How like they stated that he has this 1 feet, but then oh wait no, he didn't do that. But it's like a reverse thing here. They like lowball him, and then they say, oh, he has this feat that puts him around this many times stronger than Ryuko. I'm like, why just not come out and say that, yeah, this character is about this and this time stronger than her from the get-go? Instead of just having to lowball the characters and then in the analysis explain why he is stronger and faster than her. And now time for the biggest problem. The fucking matchup. Now I know both characters have shit matchups. For Ryuko, it's god-awful matchups. He has Dante, Ragna, Ichigo, Sephiroth, Sora, Wolverine, Krona, Carnage, Venom. Tatsumi is pretty bad. Kame. All those are shit matchups. If you like them, that's fine. I don't really mind if you like them or not. Shadow doesn't really have that many matchups that I know of, in my opinion. But both are far better from what I've been told. People wanted Shadow versus Vincent from Final Fantasy, which I think would have been better for one reason. It's not a fucking free win. Like, it's not throwing a character to their death like they did with Ryuko. Like, they flat out sent Ryuko to die. And that legit pissed me off. Yeah, someone got on my case for that for no fucking reason. Cause in someone's prediction for Doom versus Lex, he said the fight was good. I was like, I would disagree with you because Ryuko got bullied for the entire fight. Someone legit thought I thought Ryuko won because I was like, Ryuko got bored the entire fight. It wasn't good. But then I saw someone on Twitter do a small review, and he said the banter was good. And I'm like, no, that's fucking bullshit. The banter was shit, if we're being honest. Fuck, I don't know why I'm not gonna so much time, but okay, the banner, bad. There was hardly any banner for banter, if we're being honest. Think about it. What have they said to each other the entire fight? Ryuko says, "Did your mommy pack that sword for you? You cut me off, asshole." And what else? But they really don't speak a lot. She says, "Sayonara, dipshit," all that. But there's a problem though. They're the same fucking character. So the banner is going to be complete shit because there's no dynamic. Booster Gold and Cable did this perfectly. Because you have Booster Gold, who takes nothing seriously, versus Cable, who's a super serious badass. So you have a good dynamic going between them since they're polar opposites. Yeah, they're the same because they time travel and they're time traveling superheroes. Yeah, you could use that and say, well, they're the same character here. Yeah, you should, yes, but the personalities are far different, which is what matters when you want good banter. It's annoying because there's hardly anything to talk about when it comes to banter. They hardly speak to each other. She speaks more to her clothing than she actually speaks to Shadow. And even then, Shadow barely says shit the entire fight. It's a little weird. It's a little weird that Death Battle keeps on hiring really shitty voice actors for females. Shadow sounds okay, and her shirt sounds fine. I know the name of it, I just can't fucking pronounce it correctly because I'm a huge idiot. Because Ed's death sounded like shit. Shayla Galaxia sounded also like shit. And now Ryuko, who sounds weird. Also, her line delivery when she shouts at her attacks are fucking awful. Like, it is so bad. What else should I talk about? That they both had better opponents. Vincent for Shadow and Urza for Ryuko. Now, these are from other people I've talked about. I don't know why people like them. I'm just going off what they told me. But there's more issues here with the fight. And it's kind of glaring. That this matchup only exists so Shadow gets a free win. That is disrespectful. It's disrespectful to Ryuko, Kill Lock Kill, and versus debating. Because it's handing a character a free win that you know the other character does not have a single hope of winning. Also, before you start bitching in the comments, tell me this. What's the point of doing a matchup if you already know the outcome? Like this, for example. Why would you ever want to do Ryuko versus Shadow and say, oh yeah, Ryuko literally has no chance in hell to win? What's the fucking point? If you know the outcome is that big of a power gap, what's the point in doing it? It makes no sense. Sometimes I really hate the death battle community sometimes. Because they do these horrible one-sided fights with shitty connections that you can apply to a lot of characters. It's exactly why I don't like Red Hulk and Archie Sonic. Archie Knuckles, because they're red and have anger issues. Okay, Angry Bird, red anger issues. Droskus, red anger issues. Bakugo, anger issues. You could apply that to a lot of characters, and with that knowledge, you could say, oh yeah, they could fight this character based off that same knowledge. And you have to say, it's a good fight. It's like why I don't like Billy Butcher versus Stain. Since you could easily just take Garo from One Punch Man and have him fight Stain. Since they legit have the exact same connections. But that's not about this. It's about me bitching about how much Ryuko versus Shadow sucks. Also, I feel like Death Battle should stop with the jokes. It's starting to get annoying. Like, nobody goes to them for the jokes. Like, yeah, the jokes in the fight were, I think, okay. Shadow throwing his gun away was pretty funny. And Ryuko saying have a little faith was a little funny as well. Like the fight looks nice, like the effects are good, yes, I'll give it that. But that doesn't really mean anything when the matchup is fucking terrible. Honestly, Deathbell, what the fuck are you guys doing? Oh wait, easy views, that's what it is. From this, these first three fights they've done so far, Mickey Mouse versus Yoda, Ryuko versus Shadow, and now Doctor Doom versus Lex. All three of them are one-sided fights. And they know this so far. And they're only doing it so they could get easy views and they get money off their sponsors. It's disrespectful. I don't know why the hell people. Well, people are now calling that out about Doom versus Lex, so that's a shit matchup. I don't like that one either, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm done bitching about fucking Sonic Shadow versus Ryuko. Both had better opponents. They lowball Shadow again. They sent Ryuko to her death, which is disgraceful to Kill La Kill fans. I will do one more thing though. Somebody said that this is a fight that Shadow fans and Kill La Kill fans don't like. I'm like, no, 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 no. Because they basically sent Ryuko to her death. That's what they did. They sent Ryuko to die. That's what they did. And after they flat out admit that he knew who Ryuko was, because in their pre-analysis they said, yeah, that's canon about him saying that Kill La Kill is his favorite anime. So then why didn't their dialogue reflect that at all? And if you're gonna say, well, he's not in this fight or this and this, then why bring it up at all? Why bring it up at all then, if you're not gonna have that in the fight? Anyway, I'm done bitching about this. I'll see you next time with the trailer.